Hi, and welcome to today's video. So the plan for today is another binder maintenance type video, but this is a really exciting one because Meow Cafe has asked me to review some of their products. So I have a box of goodies here that they sent over to me to give an honest review. So yeah, let's open this up and see what we got. Okay, this is really exciting. So it looks like first they sent over their 140 micron sleeves. So it looks like we have an inner sleeve and an outer sleeve. So we'll test these out today. So it looks like they sent over more of the 4-pocket soft glow pages, which I'm so happy about. I definitely want to keep a big stock of these. These are definitely my favorite 4-pocket sleeves to be using right now. So happy to have more of these. And then we have some A5 slim inclusion pages. So it looks like this one is like a 2-pocket page for maybe like a film strip inclusion or anything else that is long, I guess. And then we have a 2-pocket postcard page, and then it looks like a full pocket page as well. So excited to use these. And lastly, we have the 9-pocket version of the soft glow pages. I'm actually really excited to test these out, not only because it's the soft glow finish, but because I've never tried a 9-pocket slim page. I've only ever tried the 4-pocket ones. So I'm really excited to see how I like the slim fit pockets versus like the standard size pockets. So really excited to test that out. Okay, so here's everything they sent over. So let's go over the game plan for today. I have been wanting to set up a inclusion binder for my NCT Jisung collection. So I will be using these A5 slim pages for that. I will also, now that I have the 9-pocket soft glow pages, I will be replacing and restoring all of my Bias Line Stray Kids photo cards in my big A4 binder. And lastly, I will be resleeving my NCT Dream collection in these sleeves, as well as replacing the binder pages that I'm currently using with these. So we have a lot to do today. I will be putting timestamps that you can jump around and watch what you want to. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so firstly, let's start by putting away all of the Jisung inclusions that I have. There's not much, so we're gonna sort through what I have and put those away. So here's the little pile that I've gathered so far. So we have some postcards here, and I grabbed the sticker sheets from the Dream mini albums from both Dream Escape and Dreamscape. We have this, which has all 7 of the members. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough pages to fit all 7 right now. So for now, I'm gonna grab Jisung's, and then in the future, if I do have the space for it, then I will include all the other members. Okay, so we grabbed Jisung. Here is his poster version from ISTJ. And if I recall correctly, there are some postcards in here. So let's get these stickers out of the way. And we have these little square postcards, which I'm kind of curious to see which pages that these are gonna fit into. And this is like just an instruction paper. All right, let's fold it back up. And then lastly, we have the vending machine version from ISTJ. And this also has a ton of postcards of all the members. But again, don't know if I have enough pages for all that. So for now, it will just be Jisung's postcards. Okay, so I think I already had his at the front. But let me just make sure that I'm not missing anybody's. Or I'm not missing any more. I love this concept so much. I think at some point these all do need to be stored. Okay. Okay, so here is everything. I'm gonna put this in order of like timeline. So we have all ISTJ. So much of that concept. Beatbox came before ISTJ, and then Dream Escape, and then Dreamscape. Okay, we got our stack. let me introduce the binder. This isn't like a new binder, but it is new to Jisung. This was my old miscellaneous binder that is now repurposed for Jisung. I did a little deco. I feel like I'm not super good at it, but it's fun to do, so that's what I managed to pull off. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so to start with, we have this beatbox postcard. So let's figure out which inclusion page that we want to use for this. So it would probably be either the full pocket or the half pocket. So, and it looks like it's gonna be too big for the slim 2 pocket. So we're gonna have to put him in a full pocket one for now. I am actually not sure if this is side loading or top loading. I kind of hope that it's top loading just because I've tried other side loading pages in the past, and I definitely prefer the top loading ones. First impression, the pages feel really thick, although I'm not really that surprised by that. Meow Cafe pages are always usually really good quality. Okay, and it is top loading. Great. So, which one do I want on the front? Let's do this one on the front. I miss silver hair Jisung so much. I'm sure he'll make a comeback eventually. Okay, and that is the first postcard to be stored in here. So that is exciting. I've actually been wanting to do this for a long time, so I'm really happy that I'm able to do it now. Okay, now going into ISTJ, we have these square postcards as well as these like mini poster ones. Again, let's check if these will fit into the 2 pocket ones, and I feel like they're not. Yeah, no way. Okay, so something that I'm immediately noticing, I feel like there's not going to be a lot of inclusions that will fit in here, because like you look at the side, like without putting anything up to it, this looks like it would perfectly fit like a postcard, but I'm starting to see that like there's not many postcards that are small enough to fit in here. Let me just see something really quick. Would this sticker sheet fit? Not even the sticker sheet's gonna fit in here. So I don't know if I'm gonna have any use of this today because even my smallest inclusion won't fit in there. Let's try this postcard just for funsies. Yeah, no. So it looks like we're pretty much only gonna be able to use the full pocket page, which is perfectly fine. It's just that I wish I could have a reason to use this, but I just don't have an inclusion that is small enough to fit in here. So with that knowledge, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put all of these pages in here, and it comes with 10. So hopefully that's enough. If not, then I will just get more. Okay, so let's get these stored. There's nothing on the backs, so let's start with this one on the front. And we'll put this one on the back. Actually, no, let's do this one. So I'm gonna double side it, try to save some room in here. And I'm actually just gonna push it straight to the bottom so it doesn't slide around. In my free time, I might cut out white pieces of paper, but for now this should do. Okay, so that's that. And then these, let's do this one on the front. Okay. And now we have the big postcards, which I feel like I have to put this one on the front. Oh, it's double-sided. Well, I guess it's just the same photo. For the sake of saving space, I'm gonna double-side them for now. In the future, maybe I'll change that, but oh my god, don't tell me this doesn't fit. This might be like a perfect fit. Ooh, yeah, it is. That's really satisfying, actually. That like perfect fit to the mini poster. So these slim pages are super good if you collect a lot of mini posters. Okay, that looks really good. Love that. Okay. And then next we have Dream Escape. Now, these ones I'm gonna put back to back as well. Okay, love. And then lastly, we have these sticker sheets, which Dream Escape came first. How do I want to do it? Like this? I don't know if these are gonna stay in here, but for now I will keep them here. So I really didn't have a lot for this, so let's do just a little flip through of everything we have for Jisung. I am loving these ISTJ concepts, the spreads. Okay, and how many pages do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I don't have enough to store the other members in here, but in the future when I do buy more of these, I will do so. Okay, so let me take these pages out and put them back in the package. Okay, so let's close this binder up. Now we are onto our third Jisung binder. That's totally normal. Really quick, I just wanted to show these other inclusion pages with inclusions that actually fit in them. So I did manage to find some postcards that would fit into these 2 pocket pages. They're both Chaeryeong. So let's just get one out so we can see what it looks like. And are these top loading as well? They are. Okay, so that's like a perfect fit. That was really satisfying. And then let's look at the bottom pocket. And same thing, perfect fit. Yeah, that is really pretty. Because usually in like a standard size pocket page, these would have a lot of room around the edges, so the perfect fit looks really satisfying. Okay, and then let's try the photo strip page, or I guess any inclusion that would fit into something like this. Okay, top loading, yes. And this one I was very much expecting it to fit. I'd be surprised if it didn't fit. She's kind of see-through, but what if I did that? What if I did that? Yeah, so these are the inclusion pages. I do really like them. My only thing is I feel like there isn't a lot of inclusions that will fit into this one. I'm happy that Itsy has some, so maybe I can put this in my Itsy binder. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so next on the agenda, we're going to re-sleeve all of my NCT Dream cards as well as put them in the soft glow pages. Also, this is a new binder for NCT Dream. It's a slightly larger one. I wanted to give them a little bit more space for the future. Also, you're gonna start seeing the introduction of a lot more keychains in all my binders because I've picked up keychain making hobbies. So yeah, that's what this is. Okay, so let's just start by removing all the photo cards and then we'll get to re-sleeving. Okay, cards are officially removed. and we're gonna take out the pages now. Okay, and here are the sleeves that we're going to be resleeving with. Again, these are 140 microns, so they're supposed to be thicker than the ones that I'm currently using, which I believe are just 100 microns. I'm actually curious to see if the 40 microns actually make a difference in how they feel or not. I mean, I'm sure they are thicker, but yeah, I'm curious to see what the difference is. Okay, so let's start with the inner sleeve. And there are 100 per pack. So let's just start with 50 and we'll see how far that takes us. We definitely don't need that much. All right, so first impression. Let's see if they like noticeably feel different. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do feel a little thicker. I feel like the difference is hard to tell. As I do this, you can definitely feel it a little bit. Okay, so that is the single sleeve. Okay, this one, I don't know why this one feels like, this one you can feel the 40 micron difference. This one feels a lot thicker than the single sleeve one does. Okay, so let's get these cards in both of these sleeves now and we can see if there's a difference. Visually, I don't think there will be, but at least I'll be able to tell. And I will be recycling these sleeves for other collections. So double sleeve, single sleeve. All right, and let's see. Oh, and that glided right in. Yeah, these definitely do feel different. All right, so let's just like feel. Here's the difference. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. The left has the 140 microns and the right is just the 100. Just holding it, there definitely is a difference. Like, not that I'm trying to bend the card, but it's a lot harder to do so. So yeah, can confirm there is a physical difference between the 140 and the 100. All right, so I'm going to shut up and just resleeve everything, and I will see you when I'm finished. Okay, so we are officially done. I can say, now that I've used these sleeves a bunch, I definitely think I prefer these over the 100 micron ones. They just feel so much sturdier, and they make your photo cards feel really strong. So definitely really like these. Okay, so it looks like we still have about half of each of these packs, so that's about like 25-ish. So I'll leave these in their box for now. And then the rest of these sleeves I'm gonna put back in here. This is my sleeve storage box. We don't waste on this channel. We reuse everything. Okay, so that was it for sleeves. Now let's put them back into the binder. And we're going to use the Soft Glow semi-matte pages. It's no secret that I already love these pages. I do intend on fully moving pretty much my full collection into these pages. So let's begin. I don't think I'm gonna need more than one pack. Actually, I think I don't even think I'll need all of these pages. But for now, I'll put the whole pack. So something about me, I've always just preferred having a matte finish over a glossy one. So it's no surprise that I really like these semi-matte pages. The main seller for me though, although like I just said, I do love the matte finish, the main seller for me is the fact that they're scratch resistant. That is honestly one of my biggest pet peeves when it came to the glossy ones. And it doesn't matter what brand I've tried of glossy pages, they always get marked up in some way. And I even found myself sometimes replacing pages that just looked really bad. I would end up like finding myself going through my collection and looking at the different pages and being like, okay, I think this one needs to go. And then I would throw out that page and replace it with a new one. But that is totally like a personal preference thing. So yeah, the fact that these age really well, and what I mean by that, like they don't start looking old the longer you have them and the longer you use them. That's really why I like them so much. I know that they'll be in my binder for a long time and they won't look scratched up and scuffed up in 3 months. So that is my main reason for loving these pages. Okay, so let's get these cards away. I'm gonna leave these up here. And I'm gonna try my best to remember the order of cards that I had, but I'll do my best. So a lot of what also, that sound is just so satisfying to me. That is such, oh, I already did it the wrong way. That's such an unimportant thing, but like, I guess the ASMR of these pages are just so good. I also feel like they make the photo card look a little crisper. Like, I wish I could explain better what the material feels like. I don't know, the page just feels really crisp. Okay, so I think what most of my storing sections are gonna be, like with both this collection and my Stray Kids collection, I'm probably not gonna talk through it. I guess we'll do like a little relaxing ASMR section. But if I have something to say, I'll speak up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Okay, so I just quickly adjusted the camera angle as well as turned on the overhead light because the sun is starting to set and it's starting to get dark in my office. So back to the story. Okay, and that's it. And we have 2 pages left over. Okay, so let's do a little flip through of everything that we just did. As you can see, I have my flash on. You can kind of see a little bit of the light glare there, as well as my overhead light, and you can see past the glare pretty well. There definitely isn't no glare, but it's a lot more controlled than the glossy ones. Okay, and like touch-wise, like they feel nice to touch. Like I'm a touch person. I like to feel different like textures and what things feel like. And I definitely like how these feel. So yeah, that was that. So now that we've used the 4 pocket soft glow pages, let's now go into the main event for this video, and let's restore all of my Stray Kids photo cards. Okay, here is my Stray Kids binder. It is already empty, and I've already removed all the photo cards just to save me some time, because not only did I have to remove the photo cards, but I also had to change how I was sleeving them, because I had my photo cards triple sleeved to fit the standard size page. And as I mentioned before, these are a slim fit type page, so I could only double sleeve. So that took me forever, so I didn't want to put that in this video. So here's the box of all the cards. Yeah, this is gonna take me a good while to do. Like I said earlier, this might just be a silently store away photo cards type situation. Okay, so here are the pages that I'm gonna be using. Like I said, these are the soft glow semi-matte pages. They sent over 40, so we'll see how much I end up using today. If I could guess, it's probably gonna be about 30. So yeah, let's go pack by pack. Okay, and here we go. So this is my first time using slim pages. Okay, and something I'm immediately happy about, my standard sized pages, they used to reach all the way to the end of this binder, and there was even like a little bit of overhang. That wasn't something that like upset me really all that much, but it is nice that these fit like perfectly inside the dimensions of this binder. Okay, so like usual, I'm gonna start at the front of my collection, which has the most recent comeback, and then work backwards. I'm actually really excited to do this because I've never stored away any of these cards on my channel before, besides like the newer era ones from when I started my channel. I've had my Stray Kids collection completed for a long time, way before I even started this channel. So this is the first time that they're ever gonna be like officially stored on camera, so that's exciting. All right, so we're gonna start with the most recent era, which is Hop. So here's a stack for this. A lot of it is fillers, but we are making a lot of good progress on this. So we're gonna go set by set and make this easier for ourselves. This might be a little bit of a challenge for me because I store my cards in a funky pattern. So it might take a little bit of mental gymnastics, but we will get there eventually. Okay, so as expected, these sleeves perfectly fit in here. Ooh, that was really satisfying. Okay, that was really satisfying. Okay, I kind of love the slim pages. I was kind of like attached to my standard sized ones, but Not having to triple sleeve my cards is also a really nice bonus. I mean, I didn't have to triple sleeve, but I'm also really picky about having my cards slip and slide around in the pages, so I triple sleeved in order to avoid that. So now I don't have to do that. And I immediately like this so much more. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm excited for when these pages are actually filled with photo cards and not just fillers. There are so many pages of pop cards, oh my goodness. For a special album, this is crazy. Have you guys heard the rumors? It looks like we have a Units album release being teased for Stray Kids. I'm not sure if it's like a 3-Racha album or if it's gonna be like a whole album with just different units of the members. But definitely, if you're a stay, even if you're not a stay, keep an eye out for a new unit release. Okay, so that was everything for Hop. Let's go into 8 now. Okay, and here is what the stack of cards for 8 looks like. So from now on, it is all photo cards. There might be like a filler or two here and there, but everything is mostly complete besides like the Go Live era, I believe. So here is the first full page of photo cards, and here is how it looks. I'm obsessed with this. I am so happy that we're doing this. All right, up here. This is probably one of my favorite sets from this album. Kind of want OT, but we'll see. Okay, and second full page. And the reason why I started storing these cards like this, ever since I started collecting, I've always been like, not obsessed with, but I've always had this like mentality that I didn't want my collections to look like everybody else's, because it gets to a point where like, especially when you're like an OT collector, it's like everybody has the same spreads, everyone collects the same photo cards for the same albums, so everyone's collections start looking really similar, and there's not much personalization that happens there. So then when I started collecting 3 members, it's like, okay, well, not everybody only collects Hyunjin, Han, and Seungmin. And even then, when people collect 3 members, it's usually like in sets of 3s like this. So I was like, how do I make it different and more fun to look at? So then I came up with this. That might sound kind of insane, but that is just how my brain chooses to work things out. Okay, so this is the last set of 8, so this needs to go down the center because the album that happened right before this was Rockstar. Okay, so this is just the start of Rockstar. Okay, let's keep going. And here is the rest of Rockstar. And this is my last page from that pack, so I'm gonna have to get another one in a second. How did I have this page? I think these were at the top or the corner. Okay, and that was pack 1 done. Okay, now let's start pack 2 and start a 5-star. This is like one of my favorite photo cards of Hyunjin ever. I love this hair color on him. It's one of my favorites, or if not my favorite. Okay, and these 3 cards aren't necessarily like an official album, but this was released as replay merch type thing, so that's why I put this here, because the replay album was an album, it just wasn't sold to the public. You had to have the membership in order to get it, and lucky me, I did so happen to buy it that year. And now on to Maxident, which is what started all of this. Maxident is what made me a stay. It is what made me a K-pop fan. So thank you, Maxident. Actually, I'm really excited to restore away all the sets on this page because, as I've said multiple times throughout my videos, this is my favorite spread in all of my collections. It literally combines everything that I love about a photo card. Outdoor concepts, flowers, and curly hair. So literally there's nothing that could make me love this set anymore. Or these sets, multiple, plural. Okay. Jisung during this era was absolutely precious. He bodied this like soft boyfriend concept. I mean, are any of us surprised? Okay. And I do have to say, like, as I'm flipping, like, the pages feel a lot more sturdy. I'm not sure if that's because of the material of this page or if it's just because it's the slim fit page. But the other ones were like a little floppier. Okay, now we have Ordinary. It's hard to remember the order that I had these sets in. I got this photo card from someone in Italy. Random fun fact. I wish I could remember more stories about how I got these individual cards, but it was just so long ago that I don't really remember much about it. I think this blue one was at the top, and then it was this one, and then this one, mayhaps. I'll flip the page in a second and check. Unpopular opinion, but this is my favorite Ordinary Sungmin. Like, obviously he's super cute in this one, but there's something about this photo card that I really love. I think I pulled this Sungmin like way back when, and then I decided that I wasn't gonna collect OT, so then I started trading all my cards just to collect Hyunjin, and then I eventually changed my mind and went back to collecting OT. And then I changed my mind again, and now we're here collecting my top 3 bias line. Yeah, this collection has been through a lot of change before I found my groove. But also, I was very new to K-pop and photo card collecting, so it took me a while to kind of learn like what I was doing and what the right and how I preferred to do things. So this collection has grown a lot with me and has changed a lot with me. This set is like the best set of all time. I know I say that about a lot of sets, but I mean, like, come on. Okay, I think this one was actually at the top, and I will move it in a second if I'm wrong. Okay, now onto No Easy, which just has so many photo cards. It's kind of ridiculous. Honestly, this era was the era that made me not want to collect OT anymore. It was just such... like, it was just so difficult to just find all these cards. There were just way too many sets, and it made me so overwhelmed. Oh, also I have Hyunjin's pre-order ID thing on the back here. This is one of my favorite sets from No Easy. Up here. And then this is probably my second favorite set. I don't know, something about this one. They just, all three of them just look so good. And then these double-sided ones, I have them all so that they're pointing in the front, or they have like a finger in the front. I just thought that was funny. It's like Seungmin's shushing, Hyunjin is pointing very menacingly at the camera, and then Han is just poking his cheek. Appropriate. And then we have this set. Okay. Oh, and that was the end of the second pack. Let's move on to the third. Okay, and here's the stack for In Life. Oh my gosh, In Life. These cards were very difficult to collect. These were high on my prio for a long time because I knew that they were really hard. So I try to get these over with as fast as possible. And with that being said, it took me a very long time to complete them. Don't know why these cards specifically were all so expensive. Like, Hyunjin was crazily overpriced as usual. But even like all the other members in the same exact way, they were all overpriced. Even though this album is still in print, always has been. You can pull these cards at any time. This Hyunjin, however, it was so lucky that I found him when I did, because people were selling him for like $60. In what world is it okay to sell an imprint album photo card for 60 bucks? Like, that's insane. I caught someone selling him for $15, I think, which is still a lot of money, but a lot better than 60, that's for sure. And then all the units. A fun fact, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Storing away these units for the first time was when I noticed that I bias one member from each unit. I didn't realize that until I had these photo cards. It's like, oh dang. But yeah. Okay, and here is the stack for Go Live. This is the last album that I am fully going to collect, and I am almost done. Thank God. So I'm still missing Sungmin's double-sided photo card here. And then I'm missing both Sungmin and Hyunjin for this member version set, or whatever this set is called. I'm not sure. And then I'm missing Sungmin and Jisung for this set. And once I get those, I will have completed all of the albums that I have intended to collect. So for the rest of these cards, these are all just the random ones from their earlier albums that I have. Again, there was a time that I wanted to fully back collect them, but it got to a point where it was just too much and it stopped being fun. So here's what we have in terms of their earlier stuff. This is one of my favorite sets of all time, too. Again, we should start a counter how many times I say that, but literally so cute. I'm kind of just doing a random order, whatever feels right. Like, I'm trying to keep all the same albums together, but okay. And that was officially the last card. So I do have a couple pages here that I'm going to take out. Okay, so let's do a quick backwards flip through so we can see all the different pages. I am obsessed with these pages. And that is it. Okay, so that was officially the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun testing out these products, so thank you so much, Meow Cafe. If you want to see more storing videos, keep an eye out on my TikTok because I will be transferring even more of my collections into these soft glow pages. So just a quick recap, we tested out the slim inclusion pages as well as the soft glow semi-matte pages in both the 4 pocket and the 9 pocket. And we also tested out the 140 micron single and double sleeves. Already knew that I liked the semi-matte pages, but the 9 pocket versions is something that I am new to, as well as the slim version of their pages, which I am a big fan of now. I definitely do prefer the slim size over the standard size, so I'm glad I could test that out. I do really like these slim inclusion pages. I definitely think I'm gonna get more use out of the 1 pocket ones versus any of the other ones, just because I feel like these fit a more variety of inclusions. And I did really like the thicker photo card sleeves as well. I think I will continue restocking those whenever I run out of the ones that I currently have. So yeah, that's all I have for you here today. Keep an eye out for more videos in the future. So I'm gonna say goodbye here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed. Ani out.